got a Picasso in your house.
What's up, man? It's your boy Rashad here, back from another episode. That's cringe. How do y'all do that? Like, how do y'all come over and like, what's up, guys? Welcome to YouTube. It's my channel. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I hate that. I appreciate y'all doing that though, because it definitely gets people to subscribe. I cannot do that. I can do that. Let me take it back. I can do anything I put my mind to. I think it's very hard for me to present myself like that. I'm not over the top. I'm not energetic. I'm not any of those things. I am very much like Kawhi Leonard in his interview, or Derrick Rose after they hit that game-winning shot. You know, when he was stale face, you'll see it.
Range wasn't going.
So I'm not going to change who I am for YouTube or anything else. But
Stop the cap.
I was saying, hopefully my next video will be when I'm in Chicago. And as you can see, this is not it. I'm actually at my parents' house. I've been at my parents' house for the past 9 months of my life. The reasoning we're not doing that. Okay, that doesn't matter. Being 28 years old, moving back to my parents' house for a short period of time, I know there's always been big conversations about that. I know it's probably more accepted now, but there's definitely a period point in my life where moving back with your parents, living with your parents after a certain age, you kind of view yourself as a failure. I'm going to tell you right now, if you with your parents right now, cherish it, enjoy it, and the adulting aspect of the world, you're not missing too much of anything, I promise you. You're not missing too much of anything at all. Would it be cool to have your own place? I'm sure. But if you ain't got to pay no rent, you might want to keep that money in that pocket. All right, let me stop playing. But I will say that this is what the video will be about. It's talking about living with your parents and what that looks like. And so I remember when I first was 24 years old, that's when I moved out. After I came home from college, I moved out shortly after, before COVID and everything. I had the opportunity to live on my own for a few months, and it was the greatest thing ever. I enjoyed everything about it. I enjoyed the independence. I enjoyed the freedom. I enjoyed all those things. I thought that was great. And I told myself, I said, I would never, ever, ever move back to my parents' house ever again.
Stop the cap.
No matter what happens, no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances, whatever. And I'm here, right? 9 months. Doesn't matter what gets you back to your parents' house. I think anybody who's experienced this knows that at first it's very humbling, right? Because you make this false promise to yourself and you feel like a failure and you feel like that you can't overcome these things. But in the actuality, it's really a beautiful thing to spend this time or even have family that's able to support you and not feel like that you are a failure and help you get back on your feet and really understand the importance of, starting over again. Sometimes we come back to our parents' house for different reasons. Sometimes people have lost their job. Sometimes it's to save more money. Sometimes because you're going back to school. Whatever your reason is, even if you haven't moved out of your parents' house yet, or even at all, don't look at it as a bad thing. I think the biggest issue that I've discovered is that so many of us put too much pressure on ourselves to appear successful rather than understand what it means to be successful. Being successful isn't about having a nice place or having a nice car or having any of those things. Now, is it good to have those things as levels of showing your success? Sure, but they're also just items. They're materials. They don't mean much of anything. If you died today, you can't take it with you. You know what I mean? And so really what's most important is having those people around you that care about you, that want to see you win, that want to be successful in your life, whatever that looks like. So if you have supportive parents, don't look at it as a bad thing. If you're back there, if you're still there, enjoy it, milk it up. Obviously have a plan, because at some point you do have to learn what it means to be an adult. But this economy, man, is terrible, right? It is terrible. If I didn't have to pay rent, wouldn't do it.
I can't eat. I'm broke.
So guys, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you gotta do whatever works best for you and your success. If you got roommates, man, you just have roommates. Who cares? We all are trying to get it the same way. Like I said, the world is suffering at an enormous rate. And sometimes when success comes with luck, and sometimes it's just timing too, man. Sometimes things aren't in the right time for you. I think it's very easy for us to look at people at the top of what they do and be envious or jealous, but the biggest thing I've always learned is that in order to be successful, you also have to maintain it. Just because somebody's at the top right now does not mean that they'll be at the top forever. Do you want those things to happen to them? Absolutely not. But it's just the fact of the matter is that we have to be honest with ourselves and not try to over glamorize success for what it is. It's just stuff. People just want stuff. People just want to buy stuff to show stuff to other people that they've made it. Or it could be for other reasons. But typically at our age, it's definitely driven in ego and want to appear successful. Man, it could be for themselves, but typically it's for other people to see. So Stay true to yourself, man. Enjoy your journey. Allow things to be. As always, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Next video may be in Chicago. Won't promise you. But until next time, peace.